How's this angle? I hope this video finds you well. I hope you try something new today, and I hope you're inspired. Also, I wanted you to know that I've literally eaten spaghetti for the last 30 days. That's not an exaggeration. So praise be to God that I've seen breakthrough and am now eating vegetables. So go eat your vegetables. Hello, all my beautiful people. Everybody, I'd like you to meet Cece. I put her in this shirt, but it says, "Sorry, I'm cooler than you." Look at her. She is cooler. I'm gonna scooch a little closer. I am sitting right at my window, so you're probably gonna hear a lot of weird bird sounds. So, no, I can't tell you what kind of birds those are, but yes, they do wake me up every morning. Moving on. Whoa, what if I just like shove this off? This is literally on the windowsill. Like, I wanted to share a story. So a couple days ago, I don't know if any of you know this, but I have braces. This is a very strange thing for me because I'm 26 years old, I have braces. My friends make fun of me for it. Not the fact that I have braces, but literally that I talk about it. I got braces because, of course, I want my teeth to look nice. That's really what it is. But I got them at the end of December, literally the day after Christmas. I got them put on here in Peru. I have an amazing dentist. It's not sketchy. A lot of people have thought that, but she's literally the best dentist I've ever had. Love you, Elana. With that, so we are on what, day 50? 50 something. The day that I went to the dentist was day 50. So we're on day 50 something of mandatory quarantine in Peru. Now that we've established I'm 26 with braces, I don't know why the 26 part is significant. To me, it's significant because normally I see people with braces at like 15. And if you had braces in high school, I envied you. So bravo. Essentially what has happened in the last month and a half is I've had 4 brackets pop off. Praise God that the bands haven't popped off because they were like actually secured in the back because I had stronger braces anyway. All that to say, I was struggling. On top of that, I've completely forgotten like the process of what foods you probably should eat, probably shouldn't eat as far as like braces go. And I read somewhere that you shouldn't eat curry or turmeric because it'll stain your braces or stain, like, especially because I have clear rubber bands, like it'll stain them. You know what I did? I ate curry. So after I ate curry, the these rubber bands turned the weirdest color I think I've ever seen in my life. And it always looked like my teeth were out of some strange sci-fi film. I was in dire need. No, I wasn't in pain, but my teeth were definitely in need of an adjustment. The back ones were actually getting loose, so if those had popped off, they would have been scraping up my teeth or scraping up my cheeks like to no end. So the story that I want to get to is this. I contacted Elana. She wrote me a prescription, well, like on her letterhead saying that I need to come at this time on this day for a dental emergency. And I didn't know I could do that because nobody's leaving right now. I don't know how I can express this, but I know everyone is in varying levels of quarantine based on which country, which state you're in. My country that I'm in right now, of Peru, we are in total lockdown and have been for over 50 days. What that entails is I can go out for the grocery store, I can go out for walking my dog briefly, and I can also go out for the bank and the pharmacy. Anything else has to be like, I have to have a permit or like some sort of document stating that I have permission to travel across varying areas of the city, which I thought there was way more than that, but thankfully it was very simple. I ended up contacting a trusted driver within our network of people at the church, and this gentleman picked me up. He was very professional, very secure, extremely like on point, the exact person that needed to drive me. I don't normally get nervous, but when I got in the car, I realized I have not been in a vehicle, like a moving locomotive, in over 50 days. Or in 50 days at this point. And I didn't know what to do with myself. When I got in the car, I had gloves on, I had a mask on, I was decked out to the nines. When I got in the car, my hands started shaking. I had my Carnet, it's my my residency card here, just to make sure that if we're, for whatever reason we're at a checkpoint and there's a police person there and they're saying, why are you crossing these zones and XYZ, I would be able to be like, hey, here's my carnet and here's my document from my dentist. I had those two things in my hand the whole time during this ride, and I was like, my hands were shaking at first. As we started driving, there was little to no traffic, which if you've been to Peru or Lima, you know that is a miracle and a virtual impossibility. But because of quarantine, of course, no traffic. It was the strangest thing. We got on the highway and I felt the wind in my hair, and I was like, y'all, I'm Beyonce. No, but for real, no. As we were driving, I started thinking about what a privilege it is to be able to travel. Like, it's insane. Right now, the borders are still closed in Peru, but the fact that I could even go to La Molina, which is not that far away logistically, but actually by traffic, it's kind of a nightmare to get there. I was grateful for what I've experienced, and also grateful to have perspective on where I'm at right now. That got really serious. But as we were driving past things, we drove past Jockey Plaza, which is a big mall here in Lima. There were very few people. We drove we drove past Chili's. There's this weird thing that me and some of my friends have here in Peru, that I have never been to Chili's in the States, ever. Nor would I ever think to go there. I'm sorry if that's like your favorite place, but I'm not sorry. Here, it feels, for whatever reason, those honey chipotle crispy chicken crispers just feel like home, and you just gotta splurge and get them every once in a while. So when we drove past Chili's, I felt this little sinking in my heart feeling that I can't go to Chili's right now, and that was very sad for me. So we drove past this one checkpoint where this policewoman was walking up to vehicles and saying like, show me your paperwork, and I got super nervous and like put my head down and didn't know what to do. I tried recording it, but she didn't even walk up to the car. I just kind of sat there. But again, I felt very safe with my driver, which I was very thankful for. I didn't just grab a street taxi. I actually didn't even call an Uber. This was a person that was confirmed through other people that he was legit. We drive up to my dentist's office. I go up to the front door and she walks out and shows up as if she's ready for surgery. Just decked out, has her entire dress on. She's got this like spit guard on, she's got the N95 mask on, and she's got these spray bottles. And like, normally, what's so strange is normally when I see her, I give her the biggest hug, she kisses me on the cheek, and it's this like warm embrace. And I'm not a touchy person, but I love hugging her. So that was weird and really sad. But she proceeds to spray me down. Like, I don't even know what the spray was, but she was like, it's completely safe, don't worry about it. And then when I get in there, I have to gargle with, I don't know, it was maybe like hydrogen peroxide and water or something along those lines, because she was explaining to me that there are new protocols naturally as a result of COVID. And because she's working in people's mouths, that makes way more sense why she would have to take extra precautions, and that right now she's only taking emergency cases. So I was really thankful and really grateful that she could get me in. It was so great. As I was sitting there, it was kind of surreal. It felt very normal, but also very strange. Oh, also, right when I opened my mouth, Eliana saw my braces. Right now, these are the clean ones. Hopefully they're clean. I hope I have not been speaking and I have like basil in my teeth or something. Right when I opened my mouth, she busted up laughing. On the way back, one thing I was really grateful for is my taxi driver had waited the whole time while I was getting all of my teeth fixed. I felt very privileged just to go across town to get my braces adjusted. If there's a silver lining in all of this, I think that would be it. Like, the things that I took for granted before, the things that I felt entitled to, I now am so extremely grateful for, even not having it, you know, like having had the experience of traveling. I don't know. All that to say, my day that started out in total nerves and like I had a ton of like adrenaline pumping through my veins as I was driving through Lima, ended up being me just sitting in thankfulness, just in this puddle of thankfulness. Jesus. Yeah, so that is my update, you beautiful, beautiful people. I hope you're all doing wonderfully. Shoot me a message, shoot me a comment if you have any questions or thoughts. I love people. I miss my people. Literally, the thought of hugging my friend Sarah yesterday brought me to tears in a meeting. So that was a little embarrassing again. This lighting is getting like super moody. I feel like I'm in like a sad set. Like I'm looking out the window. I'm contemplating life. Bad joke. Thank you and good night. Did not know that was recording.